Hope you're keeping well. I mean, we've got a bit of a storm going on over here, but I do believe that the eye of the storm will be tomorrow, so should have some nice weather. I mean, it's not been too cold, in all honesty. It's been, I mean, grey, granted, but I mean, the weather seems to have held out a little bit, so I think the only problem was when Thursday, I think it was, um, well, I suppose I should give you a bit of a backstory. So in my job, we go into the office on Thursdays as a team, and we'd like to have a walk at lunchtime. And it was just a little bit drizzly. It was a tiny little shower, really. So we thought, yeah, we'll risk it. We'll go out for a walk. And yeah, by the time we were uh, about 100 yards in, it started to really throw it down. And then by the afternoon, it was lovely again. And that's pretty much how the English weather has been for the last few weeks. You know, I've had, not last week, the week before, I had one day of sun, which was Saturday, and most of the time it's been miserable on the weekends and then nice in the week. But anyway, less of my rambling. Let's get on with a bit of gaming where we can guarantee some nice weather. If I remember rightly, we are in a fairly clement spot, and I do remember it being fairly pretty. So I am expecting to be able to grab a few pictures as well. But it will be challenging, the first few battles and so on, because I've been playing Rise of the Ronin again, and that's a very, very different control scheme. So to go from that to this, well, don't expect too much in the early stages. Let's just say that. So this was quite the battle, if I remember rightly. Well, it wasn't. I was just tired, and I made a mountain out of a molehill. Sorry, I got an itchy nose. Oh, the joys of getting old and having long nails, man. Too much information? Sorry. But yeah, how you been doing? Hope you guys been keeping well. Hope you've had good weeks. Hope you've got some lovely plans for the weekend. And for those that are working, I hope you have a really easy shift. Because I remember working weekends and I remember how much it sucked. No, I feel like I've missed out on something. So let's go down here. Before I explore back there.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. How are we doing? How's your week been? Cool. I think we definitely need to go up there. Are you loving having your laptop back?
I'm fine. Who?
Yeah, man. I'm alright. I mean, a little achy after the gym and so on. Especially after Tuesdays, because Tuesdays are legs, arms and stomach. And, you know, I'm trying to go up in weight and so on. So, yeah, a little bit achy. But apart from that, I'm absolutely fine. And I have to say, I'm actually quite enjoying Rise of the Ronin. I think I still stand by what I say. It's a poor man's Ghost of Tsushima. And I did look it up after our last conversation. It is a Souls-like game. We should probably explain why the control system's so bad. But it's got a charm about it. So I am rather enjoying playing it.
I did the next exam, the hardest one, but now I have to this 1 week.
Oh my days.
Ghost of AliExpress.
Ghosts of AliExpress. Oh, I like that. But yeah, at least you've got the worst one out of the way. That's it's downhill from there on. Granted, you got 2 in a row, which sucks because that must be hard to study for. But the light is at the end of the tunnel, and you can be proud of yourself for what you've achieved. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it would do.
In surprised he gave it to me. I told him absolutely nothing.
Oh, really? Oh, mate. I'm so glad you got it back. Okay, so...
I was 100% sure that I didn't make it. Then he said I got a D, so I passed.
Oh, my days!
These plants behave
Well
similarly to
done.
the scorn poles we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago.
Knew you'd do it. You know, it sucks having to study on your weekends and stuff like that, but, I mean, the results are proving themselves. It is worthwhile. I mean, I don't envy you. Exams are not my favourite thing.
Got the worst question again, exactly like I predicted with my luck. But I'm glad
Oh,
he gave it to me.
oh, okay. You were prepared for it then? Why do I feel like I'm missing something here? Or is it out there? Oh, it's doing that thing. Well,
No
that's...
at all. Like I said, I knew almost nothing. I was silent 50% of the time, and when I said something it was wrong.
Ah, that sucks. Then why are you glad he asked you it? Did he explain it all to you? Like why it was wrong and stuff like that? No, I can't work with this. I wonder if somehow...
Oh no, it was random. I picked a random paper with a number on it, which was the question.
Oh, oh, okay, I get you now. But you passed. That's the main thing.
But I'm glad he gave me the pass mark.
Hmm. Oh, you obviously earned it. He wouldn't do it otherwise. Wouldn't just give it to you, so... You clearly demonstrated a good understanding. Hmm. Unlike my understanding of this area. Yeah, I'd say I don't envy you. I'm not...
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello, Paddy. How are we doing, sir? Hope you're keeping well. Sorry I didn't get to see your
Hello, Mr.
stints.
Paddy.
Well, I did see one of your stints, and I was flipping between yours and Fly's stream, but I was also editing as well. But what I saw, you did fantastic as usual.
Hello at Ainlai.
So yeah, I mean, I was asleep, so I don't know if how you managed to get all the way through that after a full day's, well, doing a shift at
I
work.
bet the frost from your axe would make quick work of that poison.
All right, love.
Well, my stints were slightly out of order.
Yeah. Because I expected you to do 2 stints when I was watching it, but you didn't. You handed it over to... Oh, it begins with C. I'm terrible with names, sorry. Ah, that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. But did you enjoy it, though? That's the main thing, mate.
I I did double stint steal the mooring, then I crashed.
What, crashed as in sleep? Or crashed as in actually had an accident? Which would have been perfectly understandable. Sleep deprivation is a hell of a thing. I did experience that firsthand while driving. Because I used to be a field engineer. And,
Locked up in heavy rain and slid into the wall in T1.
oh no. I mean, I do find that quite a demanding track as Daytona. It's probably because I haven't fully learnt it. I always struggle in the bus stop. I can't seem to master that line. But I noticed in Gran Turismo, they penalise you a lot more for going on the curbs than they do in iRacing. But that first corner takes me a little while to get used to. But as I say, if you've not had enough sleep, it messes with your mind and your reactions as well. So you can still hold your head high, is what I'm saying. Okay, that's a little too bright. Actually, I probably don't need it at all. Maybe a little. I've got them in such a sucky position. Actually, see if I can replicate it that way. Actually, quite like that angle on it. Maybe a little bit more. Now, I want the light background so his arm stands out a little bit more. And what I'm doing is I'm setting up quite maybe a 2x1 portrait, maybe a 2x3. We'll see. That half of it's him, half of it's going to be
I bought the Journey game. Haven't played it yet, but I'm excited for it.
Mate, you're going to love it. And I mean, I don't know what the community's like because you're on PC, but you'll often find people frantically doing the bubble thing. And more than likely, they're trying to show you a secret. So it's worth doing that and interacting with people. And that's all I'm going to tell you. But it's a very short game, but one you'll play many times because it's such a lovely experience. So yeah, I am excited for you.
8. I'll look out for it.
Get on. Yeah, I don't know if it's because you can't talk. That's the only form of communication, but it's such a lovely community.
Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate.
And I played Clow again and I took an awesome picture, at least I'm proud of it.
Oh, really? You'll have to share that.
That's right.
Paddy took some fantastic photos in Cyberpunk. Which, mate, you are racking up all of the Easter eggs for me, so it's going to be quite a while before I get all of those, but it's really opened up the game for me. It's so much more than I realised. Because I keep getting distracted and I just, it's like, oh, something pretty, I'll take a picture of it. I'm not exploring as much as I should, even though I don't fast travel that much. I don't even drive that often. But you're finding out all sorts of stuff. Climb up here. Ooh, pardon me, sorry.
The Trace would agree with you about prophecy.
I know it's a sign of a good meal, but we are a bit funny over here about belching.
He is the champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok.
No wonder. Oh, come on now. Okay, let's see if we can... No, we can't do anything with this. That's a bit rude. I was hoping to at least be able to tilt it to get some of his feet in. Can't... Oh, come on. Give me something workable. Maybe... No.
Well, now that I see the picture again, it's not that good actually. Grinning face, but I'll send it to you on Insta.
Mate, we are all our own worst critics when it comes to anything creative. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. If it's enough for you to initially be proud of it, it's going to be a good picture. It's just when
Asgard falls,
you then
and Odin with it.
share it with someone, it makes you a little bit more vulnerable and more critical.
Odin's
But
obsession
no,
with
I
fate
believe in you,
in
mate.
Ragnarok, he's
I
been
bet it's a
missing
good pick.
crucial piece.
And if you like, I can edit it and send it back to you as well. If you tell me what you want to stand out. And yeah, Paddy, tell me with your pictures, if you want me to do the same, so you can like have it on your phone or do something with, just let me know. I'll download them and edit them for you. Although the some of them don't need editing at all. I think I wouldn't do them justice because the lighting's so perfect. The one where you were on the boat and went off, so not the boats ones. There was also a picture of a harbour, if I remember rightly. That one was astounding. Let me see. See, it doesn't appear to be... oh, no. That's kind of cool, but...
Sent it. I like that it's like half red and half blue. Hide the contrast. But the Joel brother in the background is pretty annoying. Fun fact, that was just a regular screenshot.
Oh, my days.
He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
Here I am with all these tools struggling.
Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson?
Yeah.
Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them.
Half red, half blue is a good contrast to have.
You never know when someone will come along.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to seeing that. I mean, I'm currently using my mobile to see chat, so I can't check it out. Because even though my tablet's absolutely fantastic, I need it for editing my real-life photos. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to... well, I'm trying out something new, and that's just using my phone and hopefully I'll have enough battery to do at least Saturday's shots. Maybe about there, 'cause I want the bird to be featured. So maybe... oh, it's doing some odd things there. Maybe about there, I think would work. Let's get this right. About there, let's say. Oops. So I need to jump somewhere, clearly. Oh. Ha ha. Here we are. I mean, you see me taking pictures. I don't take long in doing them, but a lot of the ones that I do, because how I do it is I take pictures with the mind to edit them, so I know that I can make them smaller, I can change the aspects and stuff like that, change the lighting. So I don't tend to put any more detail than maybe raising the exposure. Sometimes I'll do the bokeh thing as well. So a prime example with that would be having it something like this, because it looks like it's got a good light on him. I will then use this broken frame here to make him stand out a little bit more. And then for depth of field, this operates a very different way to if I can remember what it's called, Rise of the Ronin. So just a little bit, just to blur it out, just to make him stand out a little bit more. And
especially in CP, I'm annoyed that the photo mode is kinda based on the focus distance, which on short range makes sense, but long range
Oh, I know. But then the there's an odd thing with the bokeh thing, so the blurred background, depth of field, yeah, or f-stops, or whatever they're called in the computer games, but it's known as depth of field. So, say for example, I have this
Wouldn't
image
matter
here.
if two objects are 100 meters apart, which works in regular gameplay.
That's true. It is true. Yeah, see, what I was going to explain was something slightly different. So, taking a picture of something here would cause the background blur to happen. Whereas if I have it like closer to you, but further away from me, it just doesn't work as strongly. So that's something to take into account. The how it works or should work, so how it works in real life, is it's basically a wall of clarity, and you adjust the aperture, well, the focus ring, and it moves it further or closer to you, and everything else is blurred. That's how it's meant to work, but not all games do it that way. So sometimes you just get some wacky results where you're perfectly in focus, which I've just noticed I know I am. But something to the left of you would be a little bit blurred, which shouldn't be that way. That's well, it would be if you had a tilt shift lens, but normal lens it shouldn't do it, and it makes it really confusing. But let me see now, just so I can read it properly. Kind of based on the focal distance, which on short range makes sense, but long range our eyes don't focus on a specific distance. That is very true. Very true. But unfortunately cameras don't. And they, well, they can. So what you do is this is something that is really hard to explain, simply because how cameras are set up, it just doesn't make sense. But when you have your view, it's set so everything's in focus, um, you actually have a really narrow aperture. So the smaller the number, the more that is in focus. Whereas if you have it like really open, it's actually a higher number, and the the depth of field can be like tiny. Actually, no, I got that wrong. It's the other way round. So the wider it is, the smaller the number. So you can have like I think it's 1.4, 2.8, and it goes up like 4, 11, blah, well 8, 11, so on and so on. So the bigger the number, the actual narrower the hole is, and the more that's in focus. So that's closer to how a human sees. But when you open it up, so go to the lower numbers, that's when it's a much shallower depth of field. And I'm not the only photographer who struggles to explain that. I know it, and when I'm just in it's pretty much intuitive. But it's just a blooming hard thing to explain. But smaller the hole, more in focus. Bigger the hole, less in focus. That's the basics of what I'm trying to explain. And this isn't a good picture, but I hope it demonstrates depth of field and what you can do with it. Pat K. Go on YouTube, if you're interested, that is. If you go on YouTube and search for Pat K, he does visual patterns series, which was absolutely fantastic, but he also explains the aperture. I mean, not the aperture, the exposure triangle, and he'll explain it far better than I could. And while I'm doing shout-outs, actually, there's a guy I really enjoy watching, and it is quite a chilled-out experience. And there's a guy who just gets on his motorbike, and he'll do a tour. So I've watched him go to Sicily and back. I've seen him go to the Sahara and back. He's currently going around Switzerland, so I think it's on his way back now. Video-wise, I mean, obviously it's edited, so he's already home. But it's just a really cool, like, chilled out videos to watch, and you get to see sights you wouldn't normally see. Because, like myself, he rather likes the twisty roads. I mean, I'm not a biker, I'm a driver. Never really understood bikes, which make it even stranger that I enjoy watching his videos. But yeah, if you feel that this video or this stream wasn't long enough and you still want to watch something chilled, check out Two Wheel Dreamer. Oh. Nope, they need me to clear some stuff out. Right. This is going to be interesting. Ah, yes. What we like. Oh. Oh, okay. We'll do that. And I see there's one of those urn things as well. Okay, not quite high enough for that. Oh, he is going to make me do it.
Torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
I think I'll have to look. I don't know why I keep calling her love. Until recently, she's been trying to kill me at every opportunity. But I suppose it's because I understand. Well, I'll take that as a no. Oh, wait a minute. I have a cunning plan.
You can probably use those islands to get a better angle on the torch, no?
Probably. We will go with yes on that. Clever girl. And then he goes and does it the wrong way.
Use your blades to swing the torch to the other side.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, boy.
Let's cross the bridge now.
Ein Moment, bitte. She is a very demanding bird. Which would serve as a bit of a, not quite a double entendre in this country, but yeah, there will be some people who know the dual meaning of that. Right. Hmm. 1, 2. They only work for fuel over fire. Where is the third? You would expect it to be in swinging distance. Did I miss it? Maybe? I did. This one I should be able to get though. Nope. Oh, you tormentor. Right. So we are going to swing that round so I can get over there. Swing it back. I can't even see it. There's one. And then I want it over here. Ooh. No, while I'm here. I'll only regret it if I'm wrong. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, that only freed it. No, I was wrong. Okay. So that should theoretically, although I didn't seem to do it last time, we're going to give it a good old college try. Oh, come on now. So close. Although we did try this before, so I'm not expecting great things. It's definitely not reachable by that side. And how on earth am I going to get that one? Ooh. Bit of a doozy. I mean, thankfully this one hasn't gone out, so I have time to think about this. One moment. Sorry about that. So having it over here won't help either. So there must be some other means. That definitely didn't work. It didn't have the range on it. There must be some other mechanic that I'm missing. I certainly can't jump on it. It's on fire. And I wouldn't be able to turn it once I've done that. So it's definitely not that option. I don't have any range there. So that's a quandary. Let's jump across again.
anyone alive be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've killed.
I have seen enough war to know the cost.
And after the price I've paid to end one? Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when you don't fight a true evil.
I mean, I get where she's coming from. I really do. Oh, so tantalizingly close. Angle is wrong. So, one more hit. See if I can... No, that's way too far. Do a powered shot. I was seeing if the momentum would cause it to rise, but it's not. Ah. I don't know why I thought I'd try pushing away from me, but it clearly didn't work. Okay, so I need to do one more this way. And go back across. No, no, I didn't. No. No. Yeah, shigamasu. Oh, good thing I came back here. What am I missing? There. No, I think I'm exhausted every avenue that I can think of. So I need to jump across and go down there and have a bit of a look. That one's answered, but that one there, how do I get down to it? Ooh. It turns out I'd already done it, so sorry for wasting all your time.
Alright, now back to the task at hand.
Alright, sorry miss. So when's your next race, Paddy? Or are you having a bit of a break? Lighting's really bad, but waterfalls are generally a good one to include in a photo. Let's try this.
Come again.
I was just asking, have you got any races coming up, or are you just having a bit of a break? Camera length confusedly goes the other way. Never confused. Okay, so we need to step back a bit on that. Let's drop down to... Oh, let's raise up to about 16. It's a little bit blurred, but he's fine. And then we need to do a bit of exposure. And the mental thing is I am most likely going to increase exposure even further after this. Let's try the facial expressions. I know I have not...
Bathy 12 hours on 22.2.
Oh my days, that's a mental track. I do like Bathurst. But, yeah, That's concentration for a very long time. I do find it quite challenging. $16? Okay, we need to remember 16. Maybe 22. Okay, let's go back to 22. No, 16. Just seems cool. That's a kind of works. And then let's just adjust the framing a little bit. We could probably go for about there. That works quite well. Don't want to lose too much of that rock edge. Yeah, we'll run with that. That's kind of cool. Right, where was I? This way. $12-hour. Jeez. I mean, obviously you're doing it as a part of a team.
One of Odin's captains. Be ready.
But I do hope you have the support of some Americans. What's block on this? Oh, there. Oh, that's thingy. Okay. Nope. That is doing nothing. Oh, that was a bad one.
Probably will do the morning session, from 8 to 8.
Jeez. Dude, that's insane. You're doing it on your own. I don't know why I just... Well, whatever I did, I just wasted it. Oh, dear. I just think it's a very...
Not alone, with a team.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. And there'll be shorter stints as well. Because it's only 12 hours, so it shouldn't be too bad for you.
The requirement is 2 drivers. If you do alone, it's a DQ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 12 hours. That would be insane, mate. I mean, I know you're a machine, but even so, you have limits. Oh, clever boy. It's not looking good for me. I don't see any health anywhere. And there, it's just over there. Maybe playing Rise of the Ronin wasn't the best idea this week, because it's a very different headspace, fighting-wise. Alright, fella. Steady on. Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh. Damn. Can only get him down about half health. What's run on this? Oh no! Not that this will make any difference, but we're still going for it. I was going to say he's going to take my shield. I mean, I love his bravado, don't get me wrong, but he's kicking my ass. Duplicate. Oh, he's got a scythe now. Alright, lad. We'll have some of that. Oh. Alright. Next time. Because I've got it in my head. The axe is more powerful than the blades. But the blades have better range. I mean, it makes very little difference because the thing controlling it seems to be having issues right now. Yes, exactly. You can't say that about my name. Right, let's get away from matey boy for a second. Here we go. Whoa, steady on. That's a hell of a strike. Right, Fisk. What are you going to do? Chill, man. Gosh. I can't remember how to get out of that. Oh, health is not looking good, is it, guys? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We may be here sometime. But I do want to grab a shot of this guy gloating, actually. I'm streaming, you can't use language like that. Filth. Absolute. I know he's a warrior type, but still. Right, let's get Matey Boy into the light, actually. I just rolled through a column. That's cool. Oh! None of that, fella. Yeah, I took health while fighting you. Rah! Okay. Let's do this. Focal length. Because it just looks kind of cool like that. Actually, how can we do this? Drop it down a little bit. I'm going for the fill the frame. I think that's the shot I'll be going for. So a little bit further back. Because I want to give a bit of headroom to the scythe. I'm going to call it. It's either a scythe or an axe. I'm not 100% sure. Let's focus on Matey Boy. I'm using his axe as a reference, although that does look slightly blurred. So, further. That looks good. The lighting isn't perfect, so we're going to go for somewhere else. These are a little kinked, but we'll move past that fact. Yeah. So we've got a bit of foreground element with the grass. It's a little bit messy, but it's the best I'm going to do. Some shots you just got to take them where they are and hope for the best. Right, matey. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Oh, lucky shot.
He mugged the Grim Reaper for that Sith.
Yeah, 100%. Have I got my axe? I've got my axe. It's fine. I've got the axe. Where is he? He should not be able to move like that. He's a big un. Yes. Some of that. Yeah. Gruesome. My days, that was far harder than it should have been. Yes. Right.
Ragnarök will not bring back what you have lost, any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit for enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things?
Yes, ma'am. Although I thought I was being quite charming and pathetic, but never mind. I will shut up, kill things, and pick up shiny things. For that is my want of the night. And maybe a little tipple.
Let's go.
Chill. Alright, love? I know you can change shape into a kestrel, and that's cool, but... And I killed your son, so I should behave. Sorry. Fortunately, I'm a bit of a magpie. I do like shiny things. Thank you. I will take that. Oh, hang on. I think it was that did it. Any more surprises? There's something down there that looks fascinating. I am going to fire that thing. Nothing. Okay. Disappointing, but we move on. Right. What do we have here? Something that clearly cannot get past these posts. I'm questioning whether we'll get past that tree. It doesn't appear to be anything to hang on to. Can I just jump down? I can just jump down. Let's investigate. My investigative feet on. So that's what I'm looking at. Probably would clear it, actually. We're gonna give it a go. Nope, I was right. Set it up there.
My PC is really struggling with Journey WTF.
Really? I am genuinely blown away by that. I would not have expected that at all. It's pretty, yes, but that's PS3 days. Whoa! Ah. See, that's how discombobulated I am. I didn't see that thing.
On 4060 I have to play on 1080p and medium graphics.
Jeez. It's obviously had a bit of an update since I last played it then. I mean, granted, I played it on a console that it was designed to be played on. But, yeah, I would not expect that. But it's a beautiful game and a lovely experience, so totally worth it. We should do the health thing. Ooh. Ooh.
If it's PS3 times I should run it on 200 plus FPS.
Well, that did it.
Ah. Yeah. You should be absolutely set without any struggles whatsoever.
I can run RDR2 on high jest settings on 60.
Oh my days. That's a far more graphically intensive game. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? Just have an inkling, you know?
But not Journey.
No.
Do not tell me to kill again.
But then the PS3 was a
Thank you to
very
protect my son, to aid my
unique
friends, but I will
architecture.
be no one's monster.
Hello, is my CPU taking a vacation?
Stop with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Yeah.
Enough.
Yes, love, you can only move on. Right, let's see what's over here before I carry on down that route. Oi! I see you. I kill you.
Yee, but I can run PS5 games better than PS5, but not play PS3 games.
I know.
XD.
That's just mental. Really is. But, as I say, it was a very unique architecture. Dope. The fact that the only way to play PS3 games on a PS5 is to stream it using an emulator. So I'd imagine even if you had a real beast of a PC, it would probably still struggle. But it's such a beautiful game, it's 100% worth it. Right, now I'm happy I've got shiny things. Now we can progress. Meant I'd do all these exercises, and I bet I would have struggled doing what he just did then. That's really cool. That just reminds me of Fantastic Beasts. But yeah, that's really cool. I like this little fella. So let's zoom in. I mean, I really like this little fella. He's a beguiling little fella. Let me see now. We've got a really good Bocker behind him, so I'm fine with that. No, well, I'll stick with there. Trying to line this up a little bit more naturally. About there, I think. I am so fighting the urge to make the obvious dad joke about that. Because I'm not a dad, I haven't earned that title. I mean that right.
Let's go. It's just
No,
past those doors up ahead.
I know, but this looks like it can be a flame thing. No, it's not a flame thing. Alright, we'll go. We've got another one.